a very good morning to you. It's Peggy McColl. Welcome back to the Morning Money class. I was preparing for another class, completely separate from the Morning Money class this morning, and I saw this quote and I thought of you, and I absolutely had to make a Morning Money class that really speaks to this quote. Here's what the quote is. When the impediment, which is now obstructing the flow of your prosperity, is removed, there will be an onrush of blessings which nothing can resist. Now, if you want to hear that again, just rewind, play it again. I don't need to repeat it again. But think about this. If you have a hose that's connected to a faucet and there's water flowing through it, the water's coming out the other end. But if you crimp down on that hose, it stops the flow. That's called an impediment. See, what happens is people are stopping their flow. They've got an impediment. It's in the way. But when it's removed, that's when the blessings start to come. That's when the rush starts to come. That's when the flow is open and prosperity will flow in into you and through you. And therefore, you must pay attention to where your impediments are. What's an impediment? Well, that's pretty darn easy to figure out. Anything that is causing you to feel uncomfortable or discomfort. Anything that's causing you to feel lack. So it could be something like fear, it could be doubt, it could be worry, it could be envy, it could be jealousy, it could be discomfort, it could be anything that doesn't feel good, any emotion that doesn't feel good as you're thinking about the things that you desire, where you're feeling awful inside, where you're feeling like it's not going to happen. That's an impediment. You see, you're always, always, always in control of how you feel. Now, a lot of people don't get that, or they understand it, but they don't really live it. When you understand and really live and recognize where you're hyper aware of how you're feeling, and when you notice certain feelings that are going to cause these impediments, and you deal with them right away, dealing with them meaning you switch over to thinking about what you want, you will unblock the flow. So you may have a day where you get an impediment because you're thinking about, oh, it's not going to happen. I don't know how it's going to happen. Oh, I'm just so upset or worried or whatever. It's an impediment. Then you release it. Okay, I'm aware it's there. You create an affirmation. You say your affirmation. You go into visualization. You start to imagine. You practice seeing yourself with the goods that you desire. You've unblocked the flow. It's flowing. Then a little later, something happens, unexpected or expected. Boom, back goes the impediment. So really pay attention. Where are your impediments? Everyone has them. Just simply be aware of where they are and when they occur and unblock the flow. Easy peasy peasy, right? Well, not so much, because we are conditioned beings. We're habitual beings. But get in the habit of unblocking your impediment, letting the flow happen. And you're going to be really glad you did. And of course, have fun with it. I'll see you in the next Morning Money class.